Hi, I'm Tom, and I've always had a passion for cheap, fast sailing boats and making them better. I recently purchased this super rare Bethwaite high-speed project trimaran off Facebook Marketplace for just 150 bucks. However, unfortunately the first time I sailed it, it sunk. So now I'm doing what I need to do to make it float again, so we can get it back out on the racecourse and see how fast you can go for just 150 bucks. It's now Thursday night, and I've been told that it would be a good idea to pressure test the boat before I finish painting it. And I'd agree that that's a good idea. So I've quickly made up some bubbly water, ran out of detergent, so I've used body wash from Radox, and got the compressor in the shed now. So I've still got the bung in the back designed for this, so I'll hook it up, and hopefully all this work I've done's been worth it. Hopefully there's no leaks, so we'll see how we go. Okay, so that's like heaps of pressure going in there at the moment. A little bit of air seeping out of the top of this side, but nothing out of the major crack. So I might just try and do something to seal up this side at the very, very top. But at the bottom, not a single bubble in the case besides this one here and that one there, which is that very top flange where it was kind of hard to get into. If you'll remember before I did this, like you just dash water in there and it would just explode, and like the whole centerboard case was full of giant bubbles. So this is just eking out of there with a little hole. Same thing here. Little tiny pinholes in the top and under that flange. You probably won't be able to see this very well because I am a bit light short, but watch this. Oh, so that bottom rudder fitting leaks too. That's on the to-do fix list. But I think I found that if I now open this, so it's still got air coming out of it. I reckon that's sealed enough to sail, not perfect. Now just to put a coat of Weatherfast top coat on it, and then while that's curing I can get into some actual sort of boat work that I enjoy a bit more than sanding.
I got lost tonight, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I got lost tonight.
Okay, so sort of back into the jobs that make the boat faster and easier to sail now. Well, obviously floating helps, but this is the stuff that I enjoy doing a bit more. So as you can see, this jib basically only has two telltales on it. It's got one here right above the first reef and another one right up at the top. So I like to have more telltales rather than not enough, because as you know, some of them always get stuck. They get wet and then don't work for a while, or it's just, I find it's better to have a complete picture of what's going on with the sail instead of just trying to interpret what's going on by essentially two inputs from the two telltales you have. I notice the guys in the America's Cup are doing the same thing, but I'm sure that's probably so they can analyze it later with software and stuff, not because they actually need 1,000 telltales. But I'm going to replace these old woolen ones that are pretty ratty from 35 years of getting whipped around, with some nice new ones made out of spinnaker material. I like these ones as well because, especially on the Moth when you're foiling, you can actually steer by the sound that the telltales make. So when they hit the sail when you're too high, you can actually hear them going doof 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 doof, and then you know to bear away. So I don't know, just a little personal thing that I like to do. So we'll just quickly swap them over.
Up in the sky, directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, but we're getting older. Baby, it's you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky.
Okay, so it's the next day now, Friday night, hoping to sail Sunday. Ended up with a bit much paint here, clearly, got some runs. This is all going to be deck gripped, so you're not going to see it. So now I'm going to peel off the tape, flip the boat over, and then quickly fair that bottom part. I've listened to all the people in the comments and my friends that message me, so I've bought some polyester bog and a proper sanding thing. I'm also going to try and get that bottom rudder gudgeon off so that I can put some Sikaflex around that, since we saw how much that leaks. And tomorrow I'll set the whole boat up, do some more rope work, and get it ready for Sunday.
You say that you're leaving me, the same thing you had last night. You can't do it peaceful.
So I got myself one of these from Bunnings. That should make a big difference in being able to do a lot more surface area a lot quicker. So let's see how that goes. We'll rough it up, put some bog on it. That should take about half an hour to dry, and then we can whack some undercoat on it.
Do it peacefully. It won't go without a fight. So when I go, I know you'll follow me. I don't want slamming doors. No, no, just wait and see. You'll feel it naturally. There's no one else I see. I know you'll follow me. I don't know how to take this. I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment. We're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder. We're never getting older. Baby, it's you and I. You and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky.
Okay, so finally I got a nice opportunity to work outside for once. I've done a bit of a boat switcheroo, so the trimaran that was in the shed has come out the front so I can rig it up and fiddle with a few things. And then the new boat I picked up in New South Wales last week has gone out into the shed, so I can gradually start thinking about that. But first things first, got to get some deck grip on this thing, cover up the world's worst paint job. We've already got this nice southeasterly in, which is a bit cold now, but that's a good sign for tomorrow. It's only going to get stronger as the low pressure in the Tasman starts to drift over towards Tassie. So yeah, clean up this deck and try and get this deck grip on. Okay, so on to doing some rigging on the boat. So this is the bow end of the jib boom. When I got the standing rigging replaced, I forgot to get these two done. And as you can see, this one, which connects the jib boom to the foredeck up at the front, has like a heap of loose strands. And that's the one that basically holds the mast up. So what I'm going to do is put a Dyneema strop here with like a low friction ring about there somewhere. And then so that I can quickly attach it and unattach it, I'm just going to put a soft shackle down the bottom that'll connect to the bow, and I'll just have to make it a little bit short so that as it stretches in it ends up being the right length again. So it's going to be a little bit challenging, but I think it's worth it to keep the mast up. And then after that I want to redo this strop, which is the one that puts rig tension on the whole boat. It goes up to like the clew of the jib boom, a bit like a vang. But at the moment it's got this old bit of white rope that you've got to lash on each time, which is a pain. So I'm going to fit like a clam cleat that lives on a rope, and then I can just quickly feed the rope through, tension it, pull it, done. So yeah.
Hand on the wheel, got my pistons pumping, all 800 horses running. Oh baby, 125 in the middle of the night, got my engine thundering. Dream machine, racing queen, I'll take you wherever you wanna go. Let's blow this town, break the speed of sound.
Okay, so as you can see, I've quickly chucked the mast up. That took like 12 minutes, which is pretty cool. Mostly because of the trolley. It's just so well thought out and it makes life so easy. So this is the first thing I want to check. You'll remember that I repaired this socket because it had a big hole in it. So the thing that I'm worried about is if I've added too much fiberglass on the inside of the socket, it's not going to go far enough to get this locating pin down here to go in the hole. So yeah, let's see how we go. I really hope it fits because trying to change this is going to be a huge pain. Whoa. Just fits. Wouldn't want to be any tighter. Now I can put the wing wires on and yeah, at least chuck up the jib. And yeah, I'll just keep tinkering with stuff until it starts to get too dark. So I want to have it all ready so tomorrow I can just get there and go and not spend forever splicing stuff.
Tonight we all are crazy. Dream machine, racing queen. You make my heart beat. You make my heart beat. Dream machine.
Okay, so I've just whipped all the ends of the jib sheets. It's just annoying me because they've got Technora in the cover, they don't melt. So you've got to whip them and then like trim them. Then you can melt the Dyneema and the polyester, but the Technora will never melt. So yeah, that's another thing done.
Racing queen, you make my heart beat. You make my heart beat.
Okay, so back into it, last little bit. It's freezing cold, must be about 7:30 at night. Just a few more little splicing jobs to do, then I can put the thing on the trailer. I just had a look at the latest forecast. It's definitely built. It said it was going to be 10 to 15 and I was like, it looks like it's going to be windier. And yeah, sure enough, all the forecasts now are saying 15 to 20, so that'll be great, and a bit of flat water on this thing, so let's keep going and finish it off.
Flashing behind me. Dream machine,
Okay, so another thing that Aaron with the other one said to do was to go from the 3-to-1 main sheet it was set up with to a 2-to-1. And that makes a lot of sense because 3-to-1 was like crazy easy, even though there wasn't much wind the other day I sailed it, but a lot of boats that are similar to this only have 2-to-1. Like when you got end boom sheeting off the transom, I don't think you need to go 3-to-1. And it'll also cut a heap of rope out of the system. The original article that Aaron shared on Sailing Anarchy, it mentioned that it had like a main sheet sucking system along the deck, and yeah, that other day when I sailed it, before I sunk, I spent my whole time just picking the main sheet back up out of the water. So I'm going to try and build something like that just to suck the tail of the main sheet back here, just because it's super annoying, because the boat's so skinny and round, the main sheet just doesn't want to stay on it. So yeah, I'll just make up some simple little shock cord system, but yeah, I'll be able to trim a heap of main sheet off too, so that's good.
born to ride, Mustang 65, got that V8 engine with a fuel injection. Drop the clutch, pedal to the floor, turn that caper into a lion's roar. Dream machine, racing queen, I'll take you wherever you wanna go. Let's go to town.
So yeah, pretty happy with my automatic main sheet tailing system. Like I said, not my idea. It was in the magazine article for the boat review when these were new. Yeah, hopefully it works well in the water. At least it'll stop the tail dragging, even if it is a bit annoying to have pressure on the other side of your hand. But yeah, it's about 8:30 now, so I'll de-rig as quick as I can and get all this on the trailer for a nice early start tomorrow. One last thing, just to give me the best chance possible of keeping the water out. It turns out you can still get the original bung for these old housings, so I thought I'll invest in one of those. I never was able to get Sikaflex in here. That bolt's completely stuffed, but they weren't actually done up before, so that would have made a big difference. So now I've cranked them real tight with the socket, and hopefully that's enough, at least for now. Okay, please keep floating.